An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft, perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Biletnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Play action on first down. Turns up, it's Massey. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And there you do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy? Or do they have to start doing something different, whether it's double teams, whatever they're looking to try to accomplish? So far, it's not a surprise the offense won. Now, defensively, what's going to be my answer? Because I can't let that guy beat me for a full football game.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun, too.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this. Right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
The LSU Tigers offense will now get its first chance with the football. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Jackson will throw. Moves to his right. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Got his man. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Left side is Hart. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had...
And he's in! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals!
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it on the counter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Hardy. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The early scripts have worked right add to this 14-7 lead. Lets it fly.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. Nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Tosses it incomplete. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage.
He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Warren. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. Jackson gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The run inside. It's Marshall. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. The give to the back. He's got the 1st down. Crosses the 35. Racing down the left side. The 30. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Levis. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking for a gap. It's Levis. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. All the way down to the 26. first and 10. Makes a catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Soft spot in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Levis. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Big guy smells it. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. At the 15, he's loose. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a big... run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got enough. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
After that huge play, right back at him on first and 10 from inside the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So it really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Hurtado. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moves the pocket. It's Hardy. They go to the wide receiver screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Marshall. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Booker. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. This time they'll go to the running game. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Rides to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Right at the line. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Right side, it's Warren. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Hart. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Jackson will throw. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score.
The gamble pays off on offense. I know there are a lot of coaches out there that would have just kicked that field goal in the final play of the first half. Instead, they decide to throw it. And when you've seen these two guys hook up as many times as they have in the past, why not just do it? Great job executing. They're on the same page. They get the score in the end zone on the short throw, and they've got the lead going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's BYU in front against this heavyweight of an opponent today. It's early still, but this one has the potential to really shake up the rankings. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
LSU's head coach told me at the half they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Grab behind the line. It's Hurtado. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. Scanning the field, it's Hardy. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the defense, got him at the 27. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hits inside, it's Marshall. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Hardy. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's a better job by this defense. And that's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And the third down pass is incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Tigers sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need... to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Caught, it's Hurtado. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick give. It's Marshall. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense looks as if it's coming. To the air, it's Hardy. Finds his target down the middle.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the LSU sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Jackson gonna throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's complete on the right side. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Snap on first down, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Revis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I think think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Sets his feet, it's Hardy. Keeping his eyes downfield. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. The run inside. It's Hurtado.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
The play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the grab on the left. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for them.
Makes the grab and room to run. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Hardy.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Out wide right, it's Booker. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Throws quickly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Jackson will throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's running free down the middle. Past the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Takes the field, ready to go back to work. Give to the single back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Right back to the well. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They put the brakes on him. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. The handoff. They were all over it.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and made no doubt about it. This one's over.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for a man, it's Hardy. Here's a throw downfield late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. Coming into this one, we wondered